I moved from America to Thailand only a couple of years ago, and what happened a couple of days ago right here with the earthquake only justified how good my decision was. Now I'm standing in front of the building that has collapsed that you guys probably have seen many times on TV. It's only a few kilometers away from me, and my heart goes out to all of the victims and their families. I think some of the families are here. There's tons of media and people gathered behind my camera, but I just wanted to share an experience that I guys had during the earthquake and right after that justified why I would have never rather been in any other country except for right here when something like this did happen. This did remind me of 9/11 in America, where a country has come together, and that was an amazing experience. But America is no longer the same. I don't see an event 9/11 triggering such a community unity, if you will. I don't see that happening in America. People have been too polarized, too entitled, too just having pretty much no more respect for their fellow neighbors and citizens, that something like what just happened here in Thailand would never happen. But let me just share a quick experience with you. The city is still in shock, but when the earthquake happened, I live very high up off the ground, so I definitely thought that was it for me. But as I was running down the stairs, the earthquake was throwing me around so tough that I ended up losing my shoes. I ended up bloodying myself up pretty harshly. But once I made it out to the street, I have to say that all of my Thai neighbors who lived across the street, the vendors who I buy my food from, just the friends and their families and their kids who I've got to know over the last couple of years, within seconds have welcomed me, stopped my bleeding, gave me food, gave me shoes, and anything that I needed, calmed me down, because I definitely was a little bit like, whew, I was just about to die. The number of people who offered me to stay with them, because I didn't know if I could go back to the building, right? People who barely fit into their own tiny rooms offered me to stay with them. This was definitely overwhelming, and this is the difference between a community like Thailand that still has family values, a real culture that's guarded with the language, right? Most people don't speak English here, and therefore not exposed to all of the bullshit and corruption of Western cultures. And one of the many reasons I came here specifically, as the family values are still present here. But the fact that how fast the community, that a lot of these people don't even have that much to their name, offered me, a foreigner who's very well off, help. While obviously they still needed to worry about their own families, their own children, their own properties and restaurants and businesses. It was overwhelming. I don't see this happening in America anymore. Obviously this channel is usually about passport bros and men's rights in America, and those are important issues. But I do want to say that if I've ever wanted to make a case for moving out of America, out of a Western country, that may have nothing to do with being single or dating or men's rights, 2 days ago was a great case for it, because you're not going to get this type of support, I don't think, in any Western country. That time has gone, and no president or administration is going to make America great again. If you want to live in a great country, you need to move. For me, it is Thailand, and I think Thailand has shown to the rest of the world why it is such a great country. Just wanted to share this with you because this has been pretty recent, and I will kind of get back to my regular programming in the next video.